Hey there, everybody. A little something different today. I'm kind of re-familiarizing myself with a bit of watercolor. I'm using a Kuretake Gansey Tambi set that I've just smudged the cover of with some black paint. But I really love this little paint box. It's small. It allows me to use my palette and kind of mix on the go. And then I love to use my palette as just like an orphaned palette, and sometimes I keep these and take them out and paint with them again. I haven't painted in quite some time, and I wanted to go back and look at a lot of times when I'm learning to paint, I do three things. I do the painting 3 times, and then I go back and evaluate it and figure out what I really liked about each panel and what, kind of like the perfect painting, that's a very loose term, would look like if, if I just took the pieces and parts that I liked. So I take one painting at a time. And on this one, my favorite part of this painting are the skinny trees. As you can see, I got fat trees this way. I was happy with the black with the white dots on it. As we move across, you'll see that I'm evaluating each one of these spaces. I really think that this one is the best one because I was able to really layer on that black watercolor, and I think I let it dry for a little bit longer. When you're doing watercolor, I think it's really important to let the piece dry, and Diane Anton will tell you, she's like big into going and she paints and then she lets it dry. She goes to have a cuppa and maybe a bowl of soup or something like that, or some fresh bread or something like that, and then she comes back to the painting, which I really love about her. So I'm really liking the trees. So I think that under here, I'm just gonna just make myself a little note. I like skinny trees. I don't like not that I don't like, but I think the skinny trees look a little bit better than these fat trees that I tried to do. I'm really happy with the way the owl turned out here, here, and here. I did not think that I could like sketch out that owl and make it look like an owl, but by golly, it happened. So I'm pretty happy about that. Really happy with the life swirls that are in each of these panels. I love the dots here. Again, I'm going with those skinny trees. What I did not like here was that I was very smudgy with my white paint. And I should not have been so smudgy with that. So from this one, I'm gleaning that I really like the skinny trees. From this one, the trees to me are too chunky. So next try, I'll go back to, a skinnier tree. Now, this tree I did with a Sharpie marker. This tree I tried to paint with a brush. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't make them look skinny enough. Again, happy with the life swirls here. Pretty happy with the way these colors kind of mixed out too. I did like this skinny strokes down here. I guess this is to mimic grass, but it's I think this is a winter owl, but in the wintertime we don't always have snow, right? So there are grassy patches around. I also really loved the blue sky, so I'm going to put blue sky, and I really loved that color right there. And I discovered that color is this, and I don't know the color because I don't have that piece of paper, that swatch paper. On this one, again, the chunky trees are out. So what do I need to remember here? Let it dry. Don't get so impatient with it that you want to that you don't let it dry properly. So I'm pretty happy with this one, happy with the colors, really happy with the blue down here. I liked kind of like the water-ish color that I came up with right there. The blue water. Okay, so we've evaluated that one. Because my Sharpie poster paint pen is worn out, I was not able to use any sort of white acrylic marker to define these areas here, but I did use white acrylic paint. I just used Apple Barrel matte white. You know, you can get 8 ounces for really cheaply. I do like the Plaid brand because it is made in the USA. So I kind of scrunched up these lines a little bit, but again, this is an interpretive painting. It's a kind of folk art-ish looking sort of thing. It's getting me back into watercolor. I've really missed it. I've been away from it for wow, a year or so. I really enjoyed doing this. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about doing 3 versions of the same painting and kind of evaluating them and figuring out what you like best. So next project is to do 3 more of these and see how they turn out. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I hope that you explore something that maybe was near and dear to your heart that for some reason or another you just stopped doing. So rediscover the things you love. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.